I'm Ramsey. I don't know how to introduce myself anymore, actually. Wait there. We'll start again.
Okay, no worries. I'll ask again.
Hi, I'm Aaron Ramsey, former Arsenal player. The last time I came here, I realised how passionate the fans were, how polite they are. So yeah, it's been no different to my time.
I'm John from Astro. How are you? Good. How's the flight? Okay.
Yeah, this time I did a Q&A with them earlier, a meet and greet. So yeah, and they were brilliant.
From we thought that they're gonna be the one challenging us, and now they're just.
We are so honoured to have Rambo, aka Aaron Ramsey, in Malaysia for the Premier League studio show.
I'm very fortunate I get to work with so many legends. The latest addition to that list is Aaron Ramsey.
You know, Malaysia fans over here were brilliant. Obviously, we came here with Arsenal a few times on pre-season, so for us to come over here and experience that, come into their culture as well, was nice, and you just realise how big Arsenal is and the family that we are.
Hi, sorry, Michelle. Yeah, good.
The day he arrived, I think it was a Friday, we had a catch up there. We talked about what we were going to discuss on the weekend.
Someone of his stature as well, his status in the game and throughout his decades of experience and professionalism.
Yeah, all of that's been really good. Obviously, I had a couple of meetings over the last 24 hours, but yeah, the team seemed fantastic. Sort of technically, he's very clean. I think there's a good balance there, some good experience around the staff, and all bouncing ideas off each other, and yeah, very prepared before the shows. Obviously, it got pointed out that that was the hotel that we're staying in the taxi on the way over here, and yeah, it stood out a mile. Obviously, very impressive with how it looked, and then obviously when I came in through the doors, then you could see the quality straight away. The sheer size of the building first stood out to me as I was approaching it. I mean, yeah, it stands out a mile. But then, yeah, obviously coming in and seeing the quality of the place straight away, and then obviously going to the room and seeing how unbelievable that is, the suite that I'm in, that they've put me in for the few days here. Yeah, they've really looked after us and managed to get around and go into a few of the facilities as well, use the gym, use the spa area. So yeah, it's been really impressive, and obviously the views from up top as well are breathtaking.
And then the first thing we did on the weekend wasn't a match, it was a recording with me, which was the final whistle.
Yeah, you don't know what to expect really, but as soon as you're in there, yeah, you can feed off the vibe of and how excited they are.
Aaron Ramsey! Anyway, Aaron, welcome. You can see we brought out the fans for you. You're an icon of Arsenal Football Club. What's it like being back here in Malaysia?
And yeah, like I said earlier, always very welcoming, polite, respectful, and just excited to be there.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing. Mentally was the biggest thing, because even when I came back then, I think it still took a long time after that then for me to really fully commit again.
It's a pretty gruesome injury, and to hear that he even mimicked the sound of it all, and it's just truly heartbreaking. And to come from there, to go back again all the way to the top, truly inspiring story, something that I guess motivates me in life too.
You know, having that session with them earlier is it makes it all worth it, because you know, it's difficult for them to come over and watch their team often, and for them to have a chance to meet, you know, a former player. Then, you know, you could see how excited they were for that.
I'm so excited. Siapa tak nak jumpa player depan-depan, guys.
One of the best moments in my life, actually, like shake his hand, to talk to him. He made all the Arsenal fans happy after a 9-year trophyless drought.
So yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, that was tough. The jet lag definitely kicked in a little bit, but
because he took a long flight from the UK.
I think, yeah, we worked well together.
And as expected, he's just as professional in person off the pitch as he was on the pitch as well.
Yeah, it was great just to be over here and experiencing the crew and the team are very prepared, and you can see how much sort of detail goes into it before these shows, so that it all runs as smoothly as possible.
He was really contributing a lot of his insights into the analysis of the matches that we had in the studio. So we're so pleased to have Aaron with us. We're so honoured to have him as well.
And experience that. So yeah, looking forward to round 2 tonight.
It's Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Yeah, I've had a great time here in the studio with Adam and Simo. They've been really accommodating. The game didn't really go to plan from an Arsenal perspective today.
But I think deep down he knows that Arsenal is probably still going to win the league, let's be completely honest. So that's always a saving grace. As we now know, it was a victory for Manchester United at the Emirates for the first time since 2017 and all that.
But yeah, it's been a great experience coming over here, seeing the team how they work, the amount of effort and details that go into everything, preparation.
Hope he enjoyed his time in Malaysia, minus the result for his beloved Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm happy to have been a part of that.
Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you for being so welcoming, for all your hospitality so far, and being so welcoming. Thanks.